How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to a Caster Chronicles video here on Red Zone Rogue. And that is not a sentence I thought I'd be making in the year 2026. It's actually wild. We're talking about Caster Chronicles, and not just that, the resurgence and reboot, I guess you could say, of this card game. And I'm not going to use the word trading card game because while Caster Chronicles was originally a TCG, this kind of reboot, I was going to say reimagining, but it's more of like a reboot, is not a trading card game. And so if you are into card games that feel more of like an expandable card game or something along that, this might be for you. There's not like random booster packs, but there is a little bit of random chase, and we'll talk about all that kind of stuff when we get into our top down and check out some of these cards. Because yes, the company behind Caster Chronicles, Speed Robo Games, actually reached out to me, and they wanted me to make a video talking about it. And I was more than eager to do so because this is a game that I kind of missed on the first time around. This game came out when I was still making Force of Will content almost 10 years ago, and at that time, I didn't really have the budget to play like everything, kind of like how I do now. And so it just kind of passed it up, and I always wanted to play it. It's this game that has this kind of like magical girl-esque vibe to it, but it's not like Wii Cross where all the cards are girls. There's like monsters and, enchanted candlesticks and crows and stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of weird, cool, quirky stuff in this game. And so I was pretty eager to check it out. I've also heard that it's kind of like this underrated classic. A lot of people who like Caster Chronicles really like Caster Chronicles. And it's a game that was kind of more or less officially canceled in English a few years ago, that had been kind of, trudging along in Japanese. Sometimes when I'm in Tokyo at card stores in Akihabara, I'll see packs of Caster Chronicles. And so, like, seeing it, come about again and have this resurgence again in 2016, like I said, is actually insane. It's actually wild. I think it's like a pure passion project from the creators for a game that I've heard a lot of great things about. And I should mention before we go into our top down and just crack into all this stuff, I don't want to mention these cards in particular. These ones are extremely special that they sent to me, and we'll showcase why and maybe how you can get your hands on some of these ones, because they're pretty specific to me. They have a Kickstarter, is kind of what I'm getting at. They have a Kickstarter currently. I will put a link in the description down below. For all transparency's sake, like I said, the Caster Chronicles folks, they sent me these cards, and they sponsored this video. But aside from that, I did back the Kickstarter because it's something that I'm personally interested in, and I think it's just a cool proposition. Like I said, it's not a TCG. It's more like an expandable card game where you buy pre-constructed decks that are like fully built, but you can also buy like little expansions that can have random aspects to them, but they're more or less like set cards in the expansion. So it's an interesting thing. I think it's going to be really easy to play if you are like on a budget, or if you're the kind of person who doesn't like a ton of like random booster pack kind of stuff. But yeah, let's kind of like jump into our top down. I have a lot of stuff to show. They sent me like a nice little like actual like full colored, I don't know, like pamphlet. It's not even a pamphlet. It's like a mini magazine kind of deal that has like a manga page in it. I don't know. We're gonna get to it. Caster Chronicles is super interesting. It's a dark magical girl style game. It is super interesting. I think I just said that twice. It is though. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to our top down and talk about Caster Chronicles in 2026. Wild. All right, so we have a bunch to talk about today. We have some cards to go over. I haven't actually looked at most of these, aside from like, the first card on them, as well as this, which is what we're going to go over the most first. That's a weird way to put it, but yes, we're going to go over this. That is specially made to me, Red Zone Rogue, which is really cool. So yeah, the theming of this game is that it is a magical girl setting, set at like a magical school kind of deal. It's kind of why I used this playmat, which is the closest thing I have to our channel mascot Katsumi as a magical girl. That's kind of like the idea behind this. It's one of the very first playmats I ever got commissioned by artist Honshu. I kind of want to get another version of, another image of Katsumi in this outfit, because she's changed quite a bit over the years. And, that's actually something that we'll talk about here, because because of one of the cards. Spoilers, yes, we have a Caster Chronicles card with our channel mascot, Katsumi Karako. And I have a bunch of them, and we're going to figure out a way to give them to the Rogues Gallery at some point. Not in this video, I haven't figured it out yet, but we're going to do something for this. Probably it'll have to do in the Discord or something, but yeah, there's that. They also sent me some promos here. I haven't actually opened this up and looked at it yet. And then we also have a couple decks. So we have two like demo decks, as well as a super cute little keychain. So we're gonna open all this up, check it all out. This is kind of like our first look, what is Caster Chronicles, should you care about it type of video. And it's something that I'm super eager to kind of like talk about. So let's go over this first. So this is the Red Zone Rogue Morningstar Academy Enrollment Guide. And like I said, it is kind of like this full color thing. So Caster Chronicles is being made or republished by Speed Robo Games. And they did a whole video over on their YouTube channel talking about how this happened. And if I remember, I'll try to put a link in the description to that video if you kind of want to get an idea of what's going on from this. How did it go from a game made by the Force of Will company to being made by Speed Robo Games? And they just kind of go into it. And my initial interest with this game back when the game first came out, coupled with what they had to say in this particular video, really sold me on the game. And it made me a person who wanted to back their Kickstarter. So I'm going to kind of read through this. It looks like there's a lot, but there's actually not a lot. But I think it's interesting to say, and it'll kind of give us a good idea. And there's some other stuff we'll talk about while looking at this, including this really beautiful manga that they did. And then obviously here's like this QR code. But yeah, let's kind of like get into this. So it says, what is the Caster Chronicles? The Caster Chronicles is a cult classic card game all about magical girls trying to make it to class on time while keeping their souls intact. It has kind of a Madoka Magica vibe, but not quite. It's a little different. This incredible game was originally launched in 2017 by Force of Will Company. Yeah, it's like 9 years ago. It features cute magical girls, silly little guys, and the most devious hellspawn known to magic kind. Yeah, there's like Cthulhu in this game. Play as one or more, play as one or more of the elements representing the 8 deadly sins. Yes, 8. It's made by Speed Robo Games. Who are Speed Robo Games? Speed Robo Games is a publisher, manufacturer, and indie game developer group formed by Raiden Visay in 2013. Our team is designed and published many successful games like Caleb Nelson's Necromancers, System Gate, and Legacy's Allure. So I have heard of Legacy's Allure. We value fun for all above all else. We are inclusive with a strong sense of community, and we are laser focused on affordable games for the players. And like I mentioned, yes, this is not a TCG. There are no random booster packs, but there is kind of like a, you know, a random-ish system for like chase cards. So what's in the package? So it has this booklet, the 4 promo cards, which are here, which I haven't opened up yet. We'll look at those in a moment. The 2 demo decks, which we looked at, a keychain, which is in there, and then the caster tokens, which are these. So this is like one of the caster tokens, and then we have our caster tokens, which I'll kind of showcase in just a moment. We'll hold on. And it says the cards contained in this package are pre-production samples and are not representative of our high-quality mass print run. Yeah, I can kind of tell that they were made, you know, with some rudimentary manufacturing. These cards are tournament legal, providing they are properly sleeved and indistinguishable. The included caster token cards are always tournament legal, which is great. So once again, when we finally give out our personal caster tokens, you can use them in official tournaments. So that's awesome. And then here's some of the cute artwork and some of the cool, weird artwork as well. This image in particular is very Madoka. And then we have, so what are those cool tokens? So we're gonna showcase some of the cool tokens here. So in lore, caster tokens represent a small part of your soul you are putting on the line in each magical duel. In gameplay, these cards can be sacrificed once per game to create 1 Aether of no element, kind of like a coin in Hearthstone. In practice, these are fun tokens we encourage our players to customize to represent themselves to give out to other casters who beat them in a duel to memorialize their triumph. Casters in our community frequently share their custom creations on the Discord server. In order to show off the possibilities with the Caster tokens, we've included several tokens designed to represent other games in the Speed Robo Games family. These games are iconic. So, you know, this is a good opportunity to open these up here. So we have iconic here, which is going to be this one. So this one is iconic. So this represents the elf Venora from the tactical JRPG turned collectible trading card game Iconic, art by Sleepy. So we have artist Caleb Nelson. Caleb likes making art about monsters. If you're a monster yourself, you'll probably like what Caleb makes. So we have this one right here. Then we also have Splatterkins. It's a card game created by and created and illustrated by legendary AC Faust. Players take on the role of visionaries and summon various critters by using different artistic mediums. So here's that. There's the Splatterkins, very colorful. Reminds me of like a dessert, like a gelatin dessert. And then we have Rift Runners, is the VTuber card game. There's so many VTuber card games. So this one is the VTuber card game. Emphasis on the game. It's been running for 2 years. It's heading into booster set 5 and has more VTubers than any other game by far. And then here's that for Rift Runners. So I think it's a good time to show off our token. So here we have I'll just show it. I was gonna open it up. Here we have our Red Zone Rogue Katsumi Kadako Caster token. And when they reached out to me about covering this game, they kind of mentioned this to me. And I was like, that sounds really cool. And I just basically sent them the artwork for Katsumi. So our current artwork here, which is our Katsumi Kadako. You see her in a lot of our thumbnails. This is our current, most up-to-date design of Katsumi. Her old design is a little bit more like this. Mostly her hair has changed into like this dual color, which was her original design. And then we kind of shifted to more of an all blue, and then we kind of shifted back. Anyway, I will not regale you with all of the design history of our channel mascot. We have several different characters, several different Project Red Zone characters. But anyway, the idea is they sent me a bunch of these. So I have 18 of these tokens. Obviously, I'm going to be keeping at least one for myself, but we have a bunch more to give out. So I don't know how I'm going to give these out quite yet, but I will be giving these out at some point to all y'all, the community, Rogues Gallery community out there. Oh, look, she's so cute. Couple things to note that I did not know that they were putting in. They also put a quote that says, "How's it going, Rogues Gallery?" Absolutely love that. They also put her name, her full name, Katsumi Kadako, down here. And then for the art, they put both Gyul, who's the artist of Katsumi here, and Honshu, who's the artist who designed our logo as well. So full artist credit on this, which is absolutely beautiful. It's fantastic. So I love it. I love that they support their artists. I love that they support games and gameplay, cool stuff like this. So yeah, if you would like a Katsumi token, we'll figure out a way to get them to at least like 15 or 16 of y'all out there. Probably in the Rogues Gallery community Discord. I have some ideas, but we'll talk about that maybe in the Discord when the time comes. I might host like maybe an event or something, a Caster Chronicles webcam event, and maybe we'll give one to all the participants or something. Maybe I'll cap it to like 16 players or something, and then all 16 players just get one for just hanging out and having fun. So yeah. There's that. That's just super cool. It's just super cool. This is not going to be like in the official game or anything. This is just for me to give out to y'all. So yeah, very cool though. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so another important thing. How can I play the Caster Chronicles right now? The game is available now through Print and Play, available in Tabletop Simulator, and they have demo decks available to purchase. The same demo decks contained in this kit, so they're these here. Looking for someone to play with? Join the Discord. We have tons of casters looking for new people to play with, and we regularly run how to play events and tournaments. Links to everything on the back of this book, and we'll kind of you can scan the QR code. what is next for Caster Chronicles? So this is important, right? So our Kickstarter campaign launches April 22nd, so it just launched a couple days ago. Like previous Speed Robo games, campaigns do not need the funding. The Caster Chronicles is fully funded by our team, and our goal is just $1. Kickstarter is just a pre-order platform for us. So similar to other very large Kickstarters recently, like the Cyberpunk TCG, this is just a way to do pre-orders for people, and you can also just get like bonus stuff. Typically, you can get stuff unavailable in other, otherwise unavailable, but I don't exactly know that kind of stuff. Check out their Kickstarter and find out all the information there. Speed Robo Games will have a release event at Origins Game Fair 2026 in Columbus, Ohio. All the products for this new release of Caster Chronicles will be available for purchase at the convention, so that's great. A special Origins exclusive promo and collector's magazine will also be on offer. Also very cool. They also have a national tournament 2026, which will be held at BBG Con in 2026 in Texas, Dallas, Texas. And then more tournaments and local game store support will follow in 2027. And I just love, I love the flavor and the cute art. And just kind of like the vibe of this. It's just like, kind of like a wholesome, hey, play this game that we are really passionate in kind of vibe. And I think the TCG or just the card industry could use a lot more of that, because I fear that we're trending towards more and more hyper collectible stuff and leaving gameplay on the wayside. And I want to support products and projects like this where it's like gameplay first. Gameplay and community first. Even if it's a small thing that doesn't become a mainstream success, I still think it's worth checking out and talking about. And then, of course, we have the manga here. I'm not going to read the manga because I can't do the voices, man. I'll sound so bad. But I will leave it here a moment. So if you can, if you want to pause it and then read the manga yourself, you can. It's really cute. I recommend it. And the art is fantastic. It's actually something that I've wanted to do for a while. I wanted to make my own kind of 1 or 2 page manga series with our Project Red Zone mecha, which might still happen someday. But yeah, so there's this. And then finally, the back page, so you can scan this and get all the information. So I definitely wanted to go through this. It's really important. And instead of me trying to memorize it and spouting back to you, it's better just to show you here. And so now we can get on to do the cards. I'm still so stoked for the Katsumi card. It's super cute. Katsumi is now technically officially in 2 TCGs. She's in Grand Archive as the Karhazi Courier, officially in booster sets, and then she's here as a token, but not going to be in actual booster sets. So semi officially in it. All right, let's open up the promo pack. Let's see what we have in the promo pack. What's interesting for the promo pack is they are foil. So if we have forced repatriation, it's a conjure. I actually don't know how to play this game quite yet. I hear it's very good and very fun, and I hear it's similar to games like Duel Masters. And if it is, then that's great. Duel Masters is great. Ooh, I realize the back has a bit of a texture to it. They did say, though, that this is not indicative of the final release. So we have this. I do like the metallic foiling. We have a Furious Dragon. So you can kind of get the breadth of stuff here. So you got the cute girl, but we also get Big Dragon as well. We also have Passion Wing. So this is one of the casters. Very nice. I do recognize this. Thank you for your support. Very cool. She's red, so I definitely like that. Red and blue, my favorites. So yeah. And then we got the Pentachi. Look at this little guy, little dude. Yeah, it's very cute. It's very cute. We do see a little bit some print lines and some stuff, but presumably the final version of this will be different quality, better quality. Very cute though, little yokai dude. I know a lot of people like this little dude from Caster Chronicles. So it's a pretty nice little smattering of cards to kind of showcase things. Let's actually open up the decks and see kind of what we got there. We'll put these up top here like that. Let's check out the one that has the keychain first, or half of the keychain at least. So it has the important half of the keychain, the acrylic part. So she's also extremely cute. I like how she is food themed. Seems like she very much likes strawberries, but she's very cute. And then we have the deck. So this one is, oh, it's a blank. This is a blank one. Okay. So we have some salamanders, straw effigy. So once again, this will kind of give you a flavor of how this game is. We have Corella, June. Oh, so it's Corella, June Fujinami. I think this is one of the casters. Disembodied soul, flame of indignation. I do like the kind of like the scroll-esque. I do like. So here's the thing. Some people like really simplified card frames, but sometimes, man, sometimes I just like the all-in flavor card frames. Look at this. You have like this banner and like, I don't know. I just like this kind of like over-the-top card frame sometime. Fire arrow. Destroy target enemy servant with cost 4 or less. That sounds good. Without knowing much about it, that does sound good. Explosive bamboo. Yeah, that's what I would call that. We have Flame Rouge. Risa Ibushi. Very cute. Kindle the Spirit. Target allied servant gains plus 2k attack until end of turn. Very Japanese numbers. Yeah, 2000, 2000. Kachi Kachi Mountain Tanuki. Bro, that Tanuki is on fire. Like, literally. Oh, hey. We have her. Tsubasa Koga, Passion Wing. Yeah, this is a really iconic piece of artwork for Caster Chronicles. They use it in a lot of the early marketing. Very cool. Put that on top. We have Little Match Girl. We have another Passion Wing, Tsubasa Koga. So these are going to go like together. So I think this is like a rank or level 1, rank or level 2. And then the Furious Dragon that we got the promo foil of. And then we have a blank caster token, so you can kind of draw your own. And like I said, they encourage people to draw their own and then give them out to people you play against, which is very, very cool. Since we have a large community here, I'm going to, once again, we're going to figure out a way to give these out kind of en masse. I'm going to keep a couple, well, at least one for myself. So very cool. So we got this red deck, right? I'm not sure if it's called something specific like Passion or Fire. They said it's like the 7 Deadly Sins. But Passion Wing, I guess Passion, maybe. Yeah, okay, I like this one. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other deck. By the way, if you would like a full review of this after I've play tested and done everything, please let me know. Like I said, I am backing their Kickstarter, so I will at least make an update video when I get my Kickstarter product, like I do for all the TCGs that I back on Kickstarter. So here's another caster token. Ooh, this is a purple deck. And then here's like the things to complete the keychain. We'll do that. I'll do that on my own time. Proclamation of Life and Death. Ooh, okay. This is like a dark one. So I'm probably going to be drawn to this one as well. Forced. Oh, this is, yeah, we got this one. Yeah. I was like, it's that word that I had trouble pronouncing the first time. Repatriation. Yes. Griffon. Weird looking thing. Madoka Magica-esque MFer. Rose of Insolence. Prickly Rose. Ooh, Glory Butterfly. So this is Sakura. Sakura Nishinatuan. Nishinatuan? I don't know. She's also very cute. I like her as well. So she's another one of the iconic characters. So I'll set her aside. We have Sneering Orchid. With the Impudent Swallowtail. Spiteful Clam. Tactless Butterfly. Ooh, Mew. Misora. Okay, see that Ollie. Hiraiwa. Misora Hiraiwa. Also very cute. We have Kneel Before Me. I dig the vibes. Pride. Break. When this card is put into your hand from an orb zone, you may play it immediately without paying its cost. Rest all enemy servants. Ah, it's like a burst kind of thing. Yep. Princess Papillon. Saya Ichijo. Yeah, I think I dig the kind of like gothy vibes of this one. Bombastic Lily, a Ferocious Mantis, it's a bug, and then we have Glory Butterfly, we have Sakura again. Yeah, these are like super iconic characters from like the early Caster Chronicles like marketing and such. Obviously, like I said, the card quality is a little little scuffed here, but this is not the final card quality. This is just like, you know, demo decks just to test things out. But you can still play these, you know, with sleeves, which is cool. So yeah, overall, I really like Caster Chronicles, at least so far, right? I've heard great things about the gameplay. I haven't actually played it myself. I've seen it played. I've watched it be played. Like I said, I think people say it's very similar to like a Duel Masters kind of deal, which is great because that's a great game. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely play with these, sleeve these up. Hopefully try to rope my lovely partner into playing with me a little bit, and we'll come back maybe when I get my Kickstarter version after I played a bit, and we'll do a follow-up video on this, talk about the gameplay and all that kind of stuff. But this video is kind of like a first look kind of thing, and kind of a showcase and talking about these cool things. My idea for these, by the way, like I said, is I think I want to do something with the community in the Discord. I'm not selling these or anything. We'll probably do like an event where it's just an event, and we'll have some sort of prizing. And we'll probably have these as like participation prizing, and maybe some other stuff. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think of Caster Chronicles in the comment section down below. I guess we'll show off the foils here a little bit more, a little Pentachi. I do like her. Is this the same card? It is not the same card. It says Passion Wing, but they have different effects. Interesting. I'm very curious to... Oh, this is... Yeah, they have different effects. Yeah. Well, in any case, I'm looking forward to trying this out. I've heard great things about this game, and like I said, it's one that I've wanted to try for like 9 years now. So very excited to finally give this a shot and to kind of like get into this. And it's a game for me personally that's really easy to get into because, like I said, there's no booster packs. It's just like you buy. And here, you know what? Let me actually look it up so I can give you the proper information here, because it wasn't in this. Basically, the way I understand it is you buy the pre-constructed decks, and they're just good to go, right? You can just play those decks. It's not like a TCG where they're watered down. They're just the decks. You play them. They're great, but you can customize them and customize things further. And they have a bunch of dual decks here. You can customize them further with like little expansions, and the expansions are. I'm pulling up their Kickstarter now. Okay, so here we have, yes, the dual decks. So the pre-con decks, they each come with 2 decks, and you can just battle them together. Obviously, I wanted to get all of them, and it's like $220 for everything. You get basically like literally the entire game. The ones I want to talk about are the expansion packs. So it says each expansion pack will have 5 regular cards and 2 foil cards inside. The 5 regular cards will always be 1 copy of 5 different cards from the same element. There are a total of 5 cards from each of the 8 different elements to collect. So you get one of all of them per expansion pack. The foil cards are randomly inserted foil versions of the caster cards available in the dual decks. There's also a chance for a super rare alternate art cards and a hyper rare card. So there's still a little bit of chase. You can also click here to see the full set list and everything. There's also a collector's box, and this is a premium storage box which comes with all 4 of the dual decks, which is 8 decks total, because each dual deck has 2 decks, and more than enough space to serve Caster Chronicles collection for years to come. In the tier that I got, the 220 tier, it comes with all the decks, all the expansion packs, and the collector box. This is the full launch day promo. Oh, it's this one. There you go. Very nice. So you can, if you back the Kickstarter, you can get this one. And then also there's more stuff here too. So some of the other ones that I showed as well, like the Pentachi, this little guy, little crow homie, Chromie. No, that's a thing from Warcraft. So, and then here's like more information. I recommend just checking out their Kickstarter page and everything. It says 220. This 220 was shipping in the US. This is the one I got. I got the alumni one that comes with the collector box and then like all the packs and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's basically all of the. They have a bunch of stretch goals as well, but that's kind of like the information. So you just buy the decks. They're pre-constructed. They have all the cards in them, with the exception of 5 additional cards in like expansions. And like it says here, each expansion will have 5 regular cards and 2 full cards. The 5 regular cards will always be 1 copy of 5 different cards from the same element, and there's a total of 5 cards from each element. So you get an expansion pack, and you'll have all 5 cards from that one element. Now, I'm not sure about deck size and deck construction. It looks like there's 2 of each card in here, so you might just need 2 of each of that colors expansion pack to kind of like get the full set. Anyway, I want to be very clear on that stuff because it's kind of a different model, and I think it's an interesting model, but you still can get some cool chase cards that you can trade with friends and get the foils and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you'll get your favorite foils, maybe you'll get your Pentachis, or whatever. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate you for checking out this video. This is one that I think is worth talking about, but one that's like obviously not like a huge IP or something like that. So if you're here checking out the video, I really appreciate you. Let me know what you think about Caster Chronicles in the comment section down below. Do you like the combination of cute magical girls and a bunch of like weird monsters and stuff? I don't know. I do. It does have this very, very specific vibe to it, right? It reminds me of some Japanese card games that I've played, like non-TCG card games. Like it reminds me of like Blade Rondo or something like that, but with mechanics, as I'm told, similar to something like Duel Masters. So very cool. I love the community element. I love that it's player forward. I love that they're trying to make it like an affordable just game to play. These things are all things that resonate with me. Obviously, I love my TCGs. That's my favorite thing in the world. I love my Gundam card games and my Grand Archive and Shadowverse and all that kind of stuff. But I play a lot of not TCG stuff as well, and this really fits the bill. So thank you again for watching. I'm rambling now. We're gonna cut the video, cut the feed, and we'll see you next time. Later, everyone.